Gamecock Chatter visit with Jacksonville State wide receiver Dalton Screws. Gamecocks, after the win over Tennessee Tech, getting ready to celebrate homecoming. You got to start the other day, and just like the offensive lineman at Arkansas, perfect day throwing the football. We'll start with that. Talk about the play, the reverse, and the pass play.
Well, I've been out wide all season, and then they moved me to the slot this week, and then we was going through practice, and they said, well, can you throw the ball? And I said, I did a little throwing in my days at Welburn, so they put the play in, and I hit Eli a couple times, and then they told me early on in the game that if we got down in the red zone, we'd probably do it. And so they called it, and I came in, got to complete it. Should have been a touchdown. I left it a little short, but I was just happy it got out there too. And I was playing around with the quarterbacks coach, Coach Smith, yesterday. We came in for our meetings, and I didn't go to our receiver meeting. I went to the quarterback meeting, and I said, when you have more completions than you do receptions, I think you're supposed to be in this room here. So I went and sat down with them, played around with them a little while. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I asked Christian LeMay after the game Saturday if you were now a quarterback, if you'd be in the meetings and be talking to those guys and telling them what to do now.
I try to, I try to give them a little pointers here and there. They, quarterbacks don't like it when a receiver comes in and tells them what they should be doing. So I pick fun at them a lot, especially Eli and Max and Christian. So it's a lot of fun messing with those guys.
Eli, I tell you, if you'd got it out there to him, it would have been 6.
Oh, he gave me a hard time right off the bat, right when we got to the sideline. And I told him, I said, when you throw me a touchdown pass, then I'll put it on out there for you and let you get you a touchdown catch. So we go back and forth. I love messing with those guys. And, he definitely gave me a hard time about leaving it short.
Well, what about your wide receivers? What were they saying about it?
Oh, they were just happy it got out there. They knew how nervous I was about it. And so they all came up and was like, one, don't throw it out of bounds. Don't throw an interception. They were all giving me pointers. And so they were we all pull for each other. So it was exciting to get it out there to them.
Good day on Saturday with Tennessee Tech. And now you got homecoming. Is it a different week than the rest of the year with a homecoming game ahead?
Well, it's definitely exciting with homecoming ahead. Just the energy on campus really builds up. But for us, it's definitely another work week, especially looking around in the OVC and seeing how people's been beating each other up. We feel very blessed to be in the position we are, and not taking any week for granted, not taking our foot off the gas pedal. I'm just worried about getting better, preparing for Austin Peay like we would any other week, and trying to put the hype behind us and continue to focus on our goal of the OVC championship and eventually a national championship.
You guys having a lot of fun out there right now, aren't you?
Oh, it's great, especially to see this offense that we're in starting to click. Early on in the season, we've seen flashes here and there of what we could do, and our defense has been playing great with all the athletes we have there. And with the explosive offense that we have, it's really exciting to see, it all start coming together, and our running game coming together, and then throwing the ball a little more and just becoming more complete. If we can, keep building and keep getting better every week, we're going to be a tough offense to stop.
All right, let's go to a more personal note. We had talked about this before. You do a mission trip every year. It's, I guess, with your dad's organization that he's a part of. And you went back to Tanzania this year, but a different part of the country.
I did. I got to stay for a little longer. Coach Cross gave me a little more time off to go, and I got to go to some areas in the Great Rift Valley and Machwambu, and then also in Kilimanjaro and some regions, just to do some more community transformation and just see the needs there, and continue to plant churches and do the AIDS testing and the eye clinics. And this time I got to work with the animals a little more. That was an adventure with the vet team, and first time I've got to do that. So it's just amazing to see God open up opportunities and be able to do different things to help the people of Tanzania.
I know one of your trips you came back talking about the water. You were doing stuff. Was it the same type of situation where you were this summer?
Well, it was definitely the same type situation there we were in. They had one big well that they had to go to and from to get water. So we are exploring different things and avenues to be able to put more in a region. And they live all isolated together, so you may not find a people for a couple miles, and then you'll come across a group of people, and just putting them in the middle where it's accessible to as many people as possible, and just doing whatever we can to supply their needs there.
I guess the little things we take for granted, you appreciate those more when you come back from a kind of trip like this.
Oh, it definitely takes you a while to get back to the swing of things here, because so many times, we take the little things for granted, like that fresh water. We pass a water fountain, wherever we go, but there it's such a rare thing, clean water. And so it's just great to be able to come back here and have that, renewed feeling to know how much we're blessed with, and to just really appreciate what we have a lot more.
Already plans for a trip next summer?
Oh, definitely. Dad, he actually he knew we had a bye week, so he took off right after our last game with Tennessee State, and he got back on Friday before this game to see us play. So we always try to plan them around football so that we can go, and hopefully this time a couple teammates have talked about going with us too, so it'll be a good experience.
You mentioned earlier being from Wellborn, local guy. I guess every time we're at home or close by anyway, you got plenty of friends and family watching you play, don't you?
Oh, I love playing at home. That's what I love so much about being at JSU is, all the guys that I played ball with and my old coaches, and especially my family, can just come right down the road, drive 20 minutes, and get to see those guys, get to see them play, just stay close with the people that mean so much to me. It's really a blessing.
Thank you, sir. Keep up the good work. Good luck this week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Jacksonville State, Austin Peay homecoming game Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock. Get your tickets in advance. Go online at jsugamecocksports.com to purchase Jacksonville State football tickets.